Breaking news now out of Los Angeles. Police say a person drove into a crowd outside a nightclub in East Hollywood. At least 30 people are injured. ABC's Melissa Adon rushed to the scene. She is there right now. Melissa, what's the latest? What are you seeing?
Yes, Gio. So the good news front here is that from those people that were critically injured, we have no reports of any deaths. So that is good. Those people there, about 7 of them are in critical condition. They're in the hospital. We're monitoring their conditions. But out here on the scene here in East Hollywood, this is behind me, that live music venue. They had an event last night. It was a reggaeton and hip hop music. It drew a big crowd out here. And that's why there happened to be a crowd of people, Gio, outside basically of the curb around 2 a.m. Also near the valet stand, valet attendant, and there was also a nearby taco truck. That's what just caused this big group of people to be out here. And then suddenly a driver in a gray car drove his car, slammed it into the crowd, injuring those 30 people. Well, it was a massive response. Over 100 firefighters rushed out because of just that huge number of injuries that they had. There was bystanders that came out to help those victims out on the scene. And then some of those bystanders, actually, we're learning from the LAPD, grabbed that driver, took him out of the car. They got into a fight, an altercation. There was even a gunshot that was fired. So it was a very, very chaotic overnight, Gio.
Well, and we're seeing how chaotic it is because we're seeing that video. People were just really, trying to make sense of what was happening here. But you mentioned that gunshot. Do we know anything else about that report?
Yeah, so from the LAPD, that's what they're investigating, right? What was the motive there of that driver? It appears that the gunshot victim was the driver of that gray car. So the suspect right now, LAPD says, is a Hispanic male that is outstanding. They're searching for that suspect and also looking into exactly right. Did he react to the driver? Was that the situation? So that's part of course, that investigation as we, again, are monitoring the conditions of all of those people that are in the hospital, Gio.
All right, Melissa Adon, you've been there all morning long. I know you'll be there throughout the day. Thank you so much for all of your reporting right there.